Please subscribe to Facetv Africa and turn the notification on. Facetv Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ subscribe hete.
Face TV Muswobi.
APGA is contesting this election, and APGA has got presidential candidate. You started your program by introducing me as the new national leader of APGA. I have a responsibility to campaign for my party all the way from head to bottom.
This is election season, we are hearing gas bulls everywhere, Tinubu attacking Atiku attacking Tinubu, APC attacking PDP attacking APC, everywhere are there, but, we have to just be sincere to ourselves. Youths, we want to come out and overtake these people because we are tired of the way they are running this government, this country. We are really tired. And now, what I just want to discuss about is basically, Peter Obi, as we all know that is the latest movement, and they are really moving, with a lot of traffic, and everybody is, loving their trending, trying to, play along with them and do everything, And to be sincere, what Peter Obi is doing in this election is very great, because before we only have two parties, but now another party is there now to compete with these people, because the way PDP and APC run this government for the past, let's say, 20-something years now, we are really not satisfied about it. So if another person can just come again and try to do something new, maybe, But what I just want to say is this: Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, on Channels Television, and he was saying something about Peter Obi, But to me, I don't understand why we, Nigerians, let's say Africa generally, we don't love ourselves. Peter Obi is from Anambra State. Soludo is from Anambra State. Accepted that Soludo is from APGA. Why? And before, Peter Obi is from APGA. Before it comes to PDP, then later moved to Labour Party. And they are from the same state. Even if anybody did not say anything about this thing, Soludo is supposed to know that APGA can never do anything in this election. Take it or leave it, because you will only have APGA only have one state, and either you like it or not, the movement of Labour Party and obedience is, you can't compare it with APGA, because obedience and Labour Party, they are trying their possible best to make sure that this 2023 election they overtake APC and PDP, and everybody know that movement the way it's going. But I just urge Professor Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, to please try to do something together with Peter Obi, because you might not know, you might also want to contest for president, and you people are saying that Peter Obi doesn't have structure. Now we are now seeing the way the structure is moving now. It's not about money structure, no. This is about people structure. All Nigerians, we need good governance. And that's why we are seeing that a lot of people joining the Labour Party just to make sure that Peter Obi, become the president of this country. But Soludo, you're a great leader. So to me, I want you to do something with Peter Obi in Anambra State. Don't leave this man alone now, because APGA can never. I know that you have your presidential candidate, but you can tell your presidential candidate to step down for Peter Obi, because you yourself know that APGA can never win this presidential election. I'm not talking about state now. I'm talking of presidential election. Because to me, because in this the interview, I listened to the interview on channels, and the way he was saying, he was just trying to, he was not even straight about what he's saying about Peter Obi. And if there is anything between two of you, if you're having any controversy, try to sort it out. Try to sort it out. Because to be candid, what you are saying about him is like you are just trying to, I don't want to push something that will make all this obedience attacking you, but at least try to do something, for Peter Obi, because to be sincere, Peter Obi movement, let's say Labour Party movement and obedient movement, is really moving fast. This is just the party they created. Is not even up to. I'm talking about the movement. I'm not talking about the party now. It's not even up to 6 months, and we all see what is going on. It's really competing with Tinubu and Atiku that have been contesting for the past 30 years. So you would think that Labour Party has been there for long. So Soludo, stop attacking your friend like that. You are from the same state. You can come together and do something together. Make sure that Peter Obi win that Anambra state. Don't say that, oh, because you have your own presidential aspirant, you have to fight for your own presidential aspirant. Let's forget about that. Abda can never, take any. It's obvious. Abda cannot win this election. It's not possible. You only have one state. See the rally they did in Kaduna. See how everybody were there. See the crowd. So Peter Obi and the Labour Party really pulling crowd now. So I think Soludo need to support his brother. He's your brother. You are from the same source. So try to do something for this man. Make sure that Peter Obi at least in states accepted that you mentioned something that okay, it may win the election, but some of what you are saying is something else to me, and I believe that if you can try to come together with Peter Obi, I think this man can win this election. I think Peter Obi can win this election because we want change in this country. We are seeing what is happening about the security, the economy, and everything. Everything is turned upside down. So we want somebody new that can do something about it. I'm not saying Bola Ahmed Tinubu cannot try his possible best. Fine, he's moving. Bola Tinubu is also a good candidate also. But what we are saying is we need youth. We need to reshape and rebrand the face of this country. And the way that this country is going, we need somebody that can help us, do it, that can make sure that, yes, we have good governance. I want you to listen to this, the video of Charles Soludo. Though you can watch the full video on Channels Television. So it's on channel. I will just play little because we don't really have much about it. So I will just play the little of that video for you guys just to watch. Thank you.
It's on record, and everybody knows that I have for 2 times granted the presidential candidate of the Labour Party to use government property, government house for his campaign without charging him a penny. Nobody has done that. He didn't do that when he was governor. He didn't even allow Labour Party, where he is now, to freely campaign in Anambra. He denied them even the venue that they paid for. But I have allowed him to use government house twice free of charge. They were at Onitsha the other day and had their campaigns. They have their billboards all over the place. But the point is, when you fail to play by the rule, you put up billboards and you don't pay the relevant things, of course the signage agency will come after you. And for anybody else conjuring anything, you might have to ask the question. Even when they say their billboard is put on, you go all over the state, the billboards are lining up everywhere where they have met the terms and conditions for that. They want some kind of entitlement thing. We can't continue to give them everything for free. When every other candidate, nobody from PDP is not complaining, APC is not complaining, other parties are not complaining. Nobody else. Why only them? When we have granted them free, the presidential candidate free, twice, not once, twice. Indeed, the second time he had it, I had to cancel a pre-scheduled event meeting that I was supposed to have at that same venue, government premise. I had to relocate them to come, and I used canopies to have that meeting at the governor's lodge, so that he could have the whole space to himself. That's how tolerant we are. That's who we are. And that's what APGA is all about. APGA is contesting this election. And APGA has got presidential candidates. You started your program by introducing me as the new national leader of APGA. I have a responsibility to campaign for my party all the way from head to bottom. And so we are contesting and contesting very seriously about the permutations, the chances, and so on and so forth of each candidate. I think the electorate will decide that in the coming days. I think barely 5 weeks to go. But we are on the ballot, and as a political party that believes fervently in, we are social democrats, we're progressives, and we believe that our own manifesto presents Nigeria with the best alternative for its future. We will go out there and campaign vigorously.
Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, subscribe, hete.
Face TV. Muswobi.